Instagram marketing tips for brands and businesses. Hey there, everybody. Instagram is just about the perfect platform for brands and retailers to grow because it allows them to showcase their products and branded content in an entertaining, visually striking way. Whether you're running an Instagram account for a business or you're a brand trying your luck on the platform, there are a series of things you can do to get more results out of your Instagram marketing game. Here are some useful Instagram marketing tips to help you make the most out of the platform. Set your marketing goals straight. Before you go building your Instagram presence full force, it is important that you define your marketing objectives. A marketing objective is what you want to achieve by promoting your business on Instagram. Your marketing objectives can vary according to the stage you're at in your business life cycle, but it is key that you start with the basics. This includes creating brand awareness among Instagram users first, generating engagement to build a targeted audience second, and then promoting your products and services to start moving potential customers down your sales funnel. Now, in case you have already built a presence and audience elsewhere, and you'd like to use Instagram to achieve a very specific objective, you have to start by answering the following questions. Are you going to use Instagram to build brand awareness specifically among Instagram users that you can't reach on other platforms? Are you going to use Instagram because it offers you a better way to showcase your products? Are you going to use Instagram as a customer service channel? Do you plan to use Instagram as a sales channel? Answering those questions will give you a clearer idea of your Instagram marketing objectives. For example, you might want to use Instagram exclusively to run catalog ads to drive sales. Or you might want to use Instagram only to post product pictures with a call to action to encourage users to click on the link in your bio to go to your store. Reverse engineer your competitors. One shortcut that you can take to become more successful on any platform is to reverse engineer what successful competitors in your niche are doing. The people behind successful Instagram accounts know what type of posts generate engagement, what kind of posts stir emotions, and what type of posts drive sales. And they're constantly using those types of posts to get results. So instead of trying your luck with original content or improvisation, we recommend you to emulate the type of content that your top competitors share. You just have to give it your own spin, use your brand voice, and your brand aesthetics. You will see that by reverse engineering content from successful accounts, you will be able to generate results faster, and your account will grow in no time. Audit your Instagram account. A best practice among successful Instagram marketers is to audit their Instagram accounts regularly. Auditing your Instagram account means to take a good look at everything in your Instagram account and examine what's helping you to build the type of account that you want your audience to follow, so you can keep and optimize those elements and eliminate the ones that don't help. Things that you have to audit include your profile picture, the copy in your bio, your URLs, your hashtags, your posts, the accounts that you follow. Take a critical look at these elements and decide what you'll eliminate and what you'll edit. Do this while picturing how a potential customer will think of your account. Create a consistent brand identity. We've mentioned that it is important to keep a consistent brand aesthetic. And this is what that means. A consistent brand aesthetic is the consistency of colors, shapes, fonts, filters, and other elements across your account and content. This will help to build a consistent brand identity that helps people recognize stuff posted by your brand on first glance. This is it, my friends. These tips will give you an advantage that you wouldn't have otherwise, and we encourage you to start applying them today. Creating the type of Instagram content that customers love. Hey there, friends. If there's one thing that you are more than aware of at this point, is that content is at the heart of any Instagram marketing strategy. With so many possibilities and a large variety of powerful editing tools to pimp up your images and videos, it can be difficult to determine what's the type of content that customers like. That's why in this lesson, we are going to discuss the elements that make the type of Instagram content that customers love. Stylish, striking pictures. Instagram became wildly popular thanks to people using it to share striking, eye-popping images and pictures. And that is exactly the type of image that will help you to differentiate your content from the rest. Images that include some kind of highlight element or distinctive feature. This can be anything that catches the eye, such as a beautiful natural occurrence like sunsets, dawn, snow, bright lights and water effects, beautiful architectural compositions, and special effects such as unique color schemes and combinations. Those elements, when combined with your products and great angles, will help you give your content that unique and polished look that customers love. The good news is that you won't need expensive equipment or a big travel budget to produce striking pictures. You will just need a good smartphone with a quality camera, a tripod, and basic lighting equipment. You can use Instagram's built-in editing tools and filters to enhance your pictures. And you can use royalty-free resources to find exotic backgrounds for your featured product images. Media featuring people. A lot of people see Instagram as a reflection of the lifestyles and things that they'd like to have. They use Instagram to see pictures and videos of people using the products that they'd like to own, of people wearing clothes that they'd like to wear, and of people visiting places that they'd like to visit someday. This means that by producing images or videos of people using your products or services, or people visiting your business, you can increase purchasing intent and drive more sales. This strategy not only helps you to put your products and services in a real-world context, it also helps to humanize your brand and makes it more relatable. Bit-sized videos. Videos are increasingly becoming the most popular media format among social media users, especially on Instagram. That's no secret. But what's really surprising is the type of video that can help you sell the most on the platform. On Instagram, the best type of videos to drive sales are bite-sized, very short videos featuring your product front and center. Videos captured with a smartphone camera are especially effective because they give your content a casual vibe that customers love, and that encourages them to buy on a whim. Loops and time-lapse videos. Video loops and time-lapses are insanely popular on Instagram, and lots of brands use those formats to give a different spin to their marketing campaigns. For instance, you can create video loops where you perform an action with your products, or a time-lapse video where you show your service in action until you show the results that you promise. Because these types of videos are so cool and entertaining, people share them like crazy, which can help you to reach much more customers. Image macros. Image macros are those super popular images with witty captions that people share like crazy everywhere. And while they won't necessarily help you to move sales, they can help you to capture the attention of customers in your niche. The trick is to combine image macros with your brand, or with the stuff that you sell. You simply have to come up with smart comments about your products, and to share them as image macros on Instagram. Potential customers will stumble upon them. They will share them, and they will follow your account to see more of your branded macros in your timeline. You can also create more elaborate image macros if you can come up with tips, jokes, or inspirational quotes. Tips for capturing and editing the perfect Instagram photo. Hey there, friends! One thing we have pointed out before is that Instagram exploded in popularity thanks to image posts, which are the most common type of Instagram posts. And there's good reason for that. Image posts allow brands and content creators to share their best photos to create awareness and engagement. This is because great photos can help you to really show the quality and lifestyle that you want to reflect. To help you achieve that, we're going to share with you some tips that'll teach you how to capture and edit the perfect Instagram photos. Equipment and specs. You can use your smartphone camera to take your Instagram photos as long as your camera is between 18 and 25 megapixels. Other equipment you can buy to take amazing Instagram pictures include a softbox for lighting, an adjustable tripod to hold your phone, a selfie stick. Although all pictures you upload to Instagram will be shown as square on the feed, it helps to know the dimensions of your pictures according to format. Square photos should be 1080 by 1080 pixels. Landscape photos should be 1080 by 566 pixels. Profile photos should be 1350 by 1080 pixels. Taking the perfect Instagram photos. Having great equipment and knowing the right specs for your photos will allow you to take amazing pictures only when you combine it with the right techniques. Let's take a look at the best techniques to take great photos with your phone. Apply the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a technique where you place the subject of your picture a bit off-center to create a light imbalance that forces the viewer to pay more attention to the subject. This means that by creating this imbalance, you'll focus the attention on your product. You can apply the rule of thirds by turning on your camera grid lines. Then aim your subject in the intersection between a set of vertical and horizontal lines in the grid. You can enable your camera grid lines by going to your camera settings while you are on camera mode. Use symmetry. People are naturally attracted to symmetry and cool patterns. You can achieve symmetry simply by placing your subject right at the center of your pictures. Another good technique is to use leading lines to draw attention to your subject. This is the opposite of the rule of thirds, and it can also help you to achieve very interesting results. Focus on a single subject. If your objective is to highlight a product or feature in your pictures, the best method is to focus your photos on a single subject. This means that you have to take your pictures with your subject, whether it is a product, object, or person, against a clear or minimal background, free of other objects and distractions. A good way to focus your photos on a single subject when you can't use a clear background, or when you prefer to use a natural background for your pictures, is to shoot your pictures against negative space. Negative space is simply empty space around the subject of your picture. You can achieve this by placing your product, object, or person against an empty wall, or inside an empty room. Try different angles and perspectives. When taking pictures, it is a good idea to test more than one angle and perspective. Because people are used to seeing stuff at eye level all the time, giving your photos an interesting perspective can rapidly increase engagement. You can do this simply by changing your shooting position. Experiment by twisting, turning, and doing inverse angles. Use natural light when possible. Soft boxes are very practical, but they can cause unwanted shadows and ugly light areas that can damage an otherwise nice photo. That's why we recommend you to use natural light when possible. Taking pictures of the outdoors right before sunset or at sunrise can help you to create warm, striking, natural-looking images. Using and understanding Instagram Insights to track your performance. Hey there, everyone! Tracking and analyzing your performance is a commonplace activity among marketers across all platforms. Tracking and analyzing is important because it helps you to see what content is driving the most engagement, to discover what's working, to find out what's not, and to determine what needs to be tested and optimized. In this lesson, we're going to show you how to use and understand Instagram Insights, the platform's built-in analytics tool to track your performance. Accessing Instagram Insights. You will be able to access Instagram Insights from the Instagram app once you switch to a professional account. To access Insights, you simply have to open the Instagram app while logged into your account. Tap on the profile icon, then tap on the menu icon. Lastly, tap on the Insights tab on the menu. This will take you to the Insights section, where you'll find detailed analytics and metrics about your content, your activity, and your audience. And we will explain what the information and metrics on this section mean. Activity metrics. Activity metrics are details about the performance of your content, such as the number of people you reach and how much engagement they generated. The following are the activity metrics you'll find in this section. Impressions. Impressions represents the number of times your content has been seen by users. This is a relevant metric because it includes all kinds of views. That means that your total number of impressions includes the number of times users saw your content, read your content, and actually paid attention to your content. But it also includes the number of times that users scrolled past your content without paying attention to it. It also includes the number of times that people visited your profile or that saw your content through a direct message. In other words, you can use this metric to determine how many times people have seen your profile and your content across all possible placements. Reach. Reach is also related to the number of views you get on your content, but this time it relates to unique views. A unique view represents unique views from an individual user. So if one user visited your profile and then searched your content, it counts as a unique view. This is a much more relevant metric because it lets you know the number of users that actually viewed your profile and content. This is a strong signal of intent. Interactions. Interactions represent engagement. This is likes, comments, shares, and saves. This is a much more accurate metric when it comes to determining performance because it lets you know if you're getting a healthy amount of interactions when compared to your impressions and reach. To give you an example, let's imagine that you're getting thousands and thousands of impressions and reach, but only a handful of likes and comments, and no one is saving your posts. This is a signal that you are reaching a good number of people, but that your content isn't engaging enough. On the other hand, if you're generating 1,000 impressions a day and a similar amount of interactions, then it means you're on the right track. Audience metrics. Audience metrics are details about your audience. More specifically, they're pieces of demographic information that will allow you to learn more about the type of people that you attract with your content. Audience metrics you'll find through insights are as follows. Gender. Audience metrics include the gender range of your audience. It will be represented as a percentage, and it will help you to know which gender finds your content relevant. Age. Audience metrics also includes the age range of your audience. It is represented as a percentage as well, and it helps to know what's the average age of people that find your content enjoyable or useful. Top locations. Insights will also provide you with a breakdown of the locations where your audience lives. It includes cities and countries from top to bottom. By knowing your top locations, you can also uncover other details about your audience, such as dominant language, time zone, and purchasing power. Active hours. Another useful metric is hours and days when your followers are the most active. This information will help you to better plan and schedule when to publish your content for maximum reach and engagement. Proven Instagram marketing strategies to try. Hey there, everyone. Marketing your business online successfully can take a couple years of trial and error while you develop a series of strategies that work for you. This can be a big turnoff for anyone. So we've decided to gift you a collection of proven Instagram marketing strategies so you do it right from the very start. Use hashtags to categorize your posts. You can use hashtags to make it easier for people to find your content under certain categories beyond your basic niche keywords. This strategy goes beyond using keywords that are related to your niche and product as hashtags, like we explained during the very first lessons. What you'll do is to include a combination of general hashtags, branded hashtags that you can borrow from competitor accounts in your niche with larger followings, alongside your base and related hashtags. This will help you to basically place your content under a content category when people use those hashtags to search content. Run contests and giveaways. Running giveaways on your account might be the easiest and quickest way to get a lot of new followers and engagement. All you have to do is to announce a prize that you'll reward to a random user. For a chance to win, people have to follow your account, like the post where you announce the giveaway, and share it. You can run this campaign for several days, and in the meanwhile, you'll get tons of participants following your account, commenting on your posts, and sharing your content. This will in turn increase the relevance of your account. Post at the right times. Believe it or not, there are specific times when Instagram users are the most active. In general, this can be in between off-work hours during weekdays, but it's been determined that peak activity on Instagram happens from Mondays through Thursdays at any time except the hours between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. To determine the right time to post, take a look at your audience insights and see where the majority of your followers are from. You can use their time zone to determine the best times to schedule and post your content. Interact with followers. People will become emotionally connected to your brand or business if you start interacting with them. All you have to do is to reply to their comments or to like nice comments. This will help you to build a stronger, more reciprocal customer relationship, and that will cause customers to become repeat clients or even brand ambassadors down the line. Share user-generated content. Another way to make your followers go crazy about your brand is to share their own content. Not pictures from their accounts and such, but content that they create for your brand. That's called user-generated content. And all you have to do is to encourage followers to create content that is focused on your brand, products, or businesses. This is quite easy because you can simply ask people to take a picture showcasing one or some of your products and to tag your account in the post. For example, if you sell clothes, you can ask users to take a picture where they're wearing one of your clothes. You can also leverage certain hashtags by instructing people to use a hashtag in their caption. In fact, user-generated content is a great way to create a branded hashtag of your own, as well as to raise awareness about the hashtag. Instagram users love when brands ask them to generate content for them, because that's a great way to generate more views and followers for their own accounts. Hijack trending topics. You can leverage the popularity of trending topics and viral content when it's fresh. For example, you can hijack a holiday like the National Ice Cream Day by creating a branded post about the holiday where you include the National Ice Cream Day hashtag in the caption. This strategy works with viral news, local events, and national trends. Partner with influencers. A great way to grow your Instagram presence and drive more results is by partnering with influencers. Because Instagram influencers have access to large, engaged audiences, you can leverage their popularity to promote your stuff. To give you an example, a single shout-out by an influencer with thousands of followers can help you generate hundreds if not thousands of unique sales.